This is Run the Numbers, and my name is Jason. The video you're tuning in here and now is on the Run the Numbers channel, but specifically it's part of the warm-up series. So what exactly does that mean? Well, that means that we're in motion, we're on the go, getting some sunshine on the sunny streets of Los Angeles, California. Also, this video is part of our 100 videos challenge, and that challenge is going pretty well. But if you're unfamiliar as to what it is, it's a challenge I've made for myself. Yep, I just created it as a way to force myself, encourage myself to make a whole lot of content. So what I've got to do is I create videos of this warm-up series, and I publish them all up onto YouTube, and specifically I need to do all that in 100 days. So it's quite an aggressive pace to make a whole lot of content that hopefully helps you on your personal finance journey. Okay, so with all that said, with all that covered, introduction complete, let's jump right into today. We are going to talk about a very timely issue. Hopefully you're watching this video right away and it's not too late. Otherwise, you need to wait all the way to next year to be thinking about this, and that is filing your income tax. So I'll specifically tell you about how I go about filing my income tax, and I will encourage you to find the solution that works for you. I will also encourage you, of course, being this a video on a personal finance channel, that you do it with the least amount of cost that you have to bear. And in particular, I'm going to mention how I file my income tax, both my federal income tax and state income tax, for free. And I've been doing it, of course, really for decades, all for free. So I want to encourage you to try your best to also find a solution where you can file for free. As I say that you're trying to file your income taxes for free, I should say, not every situation is the same. Your tax status and accomplishments and challenges and all the things related to what you have to go through for your taxes, your income taxes, it may very well be a completely different picture than mine. So yes, results may vary. So if in fact you do have something in particular, it might be super complicated or various reasons, you might need to actually consult a tax professional. Maybe you have a CPA that you pay for various reasons. I don't in any way, want to discourage that if that is what is needed for you. I'm just simply saying that it is possible to file your income tax for free, and I'm just giving my example of how I go about that. So again, results may vary. I'm just simply telling my story. Okay, so I want to first tell my story as to I've been filing my income tax, both federal and state, for free, and I've been doing that for quite some time. Now, I've mentioned that. Okay, so let's get into the specifics. So I use a particular tax preparation software. I've been using it for years, and that is I use the Cash App tax software, that platform. It will fill in and actually submit over on my behalf both my federal and my state income tax documents, my filing. So before I was using what I currently use of the Cash App tax solution here, I was actually using what was, I guess, kind of the previous iteration, and that was the Credit Karma tax. Now, some years ago, the Credit Karma tax portion of Credit Karma was kind of split off from Credit Karma itself. It was, I guess, kind of divested once Credit Karma was in its acquisition phase when it was being acquired, I believe by Intuit, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. If I'm incorrect about that, please share with the class here and let everyone know that, in fact, I've got that particular fact as incorrect. So leave a comment to the video so everyone can be aware as to maybe what was the actual precise way that acquisition went down. Nonetheless, maybe not too important for you to go look that up or any of it, but this is to say, prior to Cash App tax, yes, the actual software was Credit Karma tax when it was housed within Credit Karma. So I was using that for quite some time. And even before that, there were other solutions that I found. I believe at some point, many years ago, I was using something like TaxAct, and I was only making sure I was using their services that would be at a zero cost. So yeah, I've basically been making my way through various tax preparation software where, in fact, I am paying $0. I'm gonna go ahead and turn around right here, and yeah, I want to encourage you to do the same. Now, you might like this exact one, Cash App. It's housed over, of course, Cash App is within the what was formerly Square. Now it's all under Block. So yeah, that's to say, do I trust? Is there trust there? I would say yes. So my answer is I'm happy to use them. So because there's a degree of you need to trust the software, the company behind the software, as your tax information, of course, is highly sensitive by nature. But yeah, I've been using various solutions. I want to encourage you to find one that works for you. And yes, the one I use, again, I keep repeating it, not as an endorsement of any kind. It works for me. Is it leaps and bounds above all the rest? It works for me. So I'm just gonna say, you might not like it as much as I do. You might like it way more than I do. All these things. But yes, I do use the Cash App tax software preparation, tax preparation software. There we go. Okay, so I want to encourage you to go ahead and file your taxes, since that's the time of this is the time of year. If you're last minute, if you're procrastinating, like I am, then yes, you're gonna need to be doing your taxes pretty quickly, and it, of course, would be best to do it at a $0 cost. Okay, so I'm going to keep this short and sweet and just simply let you know how I go ahead and file my taxes. Encourage you to file your taxes on time. Of course, you could always get an extension, that sort of thing, but let's just assume you're going to do it before the April 15th deadline, and you're going to go ahead and use a solution that has a $0 cost, because I'm encouraging you to do that. Okay, I'll leave you there. Gotta run.